Hi, I'm Jane of Two Birds Candles. As a fairly new candle maker, my partner and I were struggling with a few very specific issues, which having searched on the internet and practiced around, we actually just couldn't get to grips with. And it was very hard to find anyone to give you the answers that you need. As a candle maker, you realize that it's quite a secretive profession, and that after many years of working out special formulas and the different ways wicks burn in different kinds of wax and with different scent, that no one really wants to share that information. So yes, being based in South Africa is also a bit tricky because, and I suppose during these times of COVID, it was hard to find any courses, and anyway, they didn't deal with the specifics of what we were trying to achieve, which is big standalone pillar candles. And then we came across Gary's website and put in a call to Gary to actually, instead of doing his course, to have a consulting session with him to just be able to really hone in on the specifics that we were looking at. So Gary then, we gave him our questions and he was able to run through them one at a time. The kind of wick that we should be using, the temperature that we need to be adding fragrance and that we need to be pouring at, the different techniques that you might achieve at different temperatures. Also the holy grail, I think, as a candle maker is understanding wick placement, wick size, and also understanding that that's all just about testing and trying out, and that every single candle needs to be tested. And so it's a process. And he helped start us on that process by understanding some of the fundamentals around pillar candles and what we were trying to achieve. So he really listened to what we were saying, took on board our specifics for what we were trying to do, and helped us get through that. So we left the call, I think we had an hour call, and we left the call with some really good information, very specific to our needs, because we're not at the stage where we're doing very arty creations, not yet, hopefully that'll come. So yeah, we had all our very specific questions answered, and it's informed our decisions on what sort of fragrance to use, and definitely looking at different ways of getting our pillars to burn in the way that we want, and also knowing at the end of the day that there's no completely right or wrong way. We did talk about pillar candles burning to the end, full to the sides, but there are instances where you actually want them to be more tunneled down. And then he explained to us how using a hot knife you could actually trim your candle and make it work like that. I think his example was that he had to make some specifically for boats. Anyway, so yes, it was so informative. Love Gary's style of teaching, and gosh, we just wish that one day we could actually be there in person and do the 6-day full-on course. And I know that even a year down the line of doing this, we will definitely still need something like that, because I think being a candle maker is a life's work. Anyway, so anyone thinking of doing anything with Gary, I would highly recommend it, and you'd be lucky if you get more than an hour, which we only had, and we look forward to more. Thanks, bye.